Alright, now we are at the final app that we need to create, and that is the Leads app. So let's get to it and add app, create your own app. Call this Leads and lead. Put something in here. There is a house icon in here somewhere that I can never find when I'm looking for it. Let's scroll down a little bit further, and we could use this one for now. It's a tent, but it's close to a house. Table, nothing in anything here. Keep the standard, no advanced. Create the app. Now let's add the fields. First field will be the address, be a single line field, and then we'll need the city as a single line field. The default is always multi-line, so I'll be going in single line, state, single line, zip. So these fields will be the property, address, city, state, and zip. Now the next field after this will be a status field, which is a category. And this is your, you want to mail it, you responded, or it's a dead lead. I like to change the color of these just so I quickly can see what we're looking at in the top level table. I'll show you. So you got blue for mail, green for responded, orange, reddish for dead. And this will be a single choice inline. Next field is a map field. I always like to add this to a Leads app just so I can quickly take a look at what the Google map is and the location. It comes in handy. And it gives you a link directly to Google Maps so you can get directions and whatnot. The options for here is show map, yes, single line address. I haven't tried multi-line yet. I think that's pretty new. And we'll keep the standard here, the default. And now we will add the contact information. So we need a text field. This will be the last name. And another text field for first name. Now I would normally put these two fields together in other lead apps, but because we at some point in our letters we want to mail merge just the first name into it, like Dear Scott, I want to separate this out, or else it'll be Dear Scott Costello and it'll sound too formal, and I want to try to be informal. So it's up to you. But I like to have them separate. You can always combine them later once they're separate, but if they're together, it becomes very difficult to pull the names apart. So the next field, it'll be a phone field. Podio has recently added dedicated phone and email fields, so you don't have to worry about formatting and whatnot. And what are the options here? Call to, telephone, not sure what that is. And then the next field will be email. And okay, keep the default there. Now we'll add some of the mailing address, because sometimes the property address isn't necessarily where you want to mail it to, so I like to have separate fields for mailing address, even though it might be identical to the property address. It's not always. So text field, mailing city, sure it's single lines, mailing state, mailing zip. I mean, the same philosophy is true for the addresses. Sure, you can have them all in one field, but try pulling an address apart if you just need the city or the street address. If they're all combined, and it's almost impossible because there's so many variations. Keep them apart, makes it simple, you can always put them together. So now we have that, and last we'll have a relationship field. And this relationship field is where we will link the campaign to the lead. So we can select campaigns and save. Let's change this name to campaign. And we want sure, you can have multiple references here. Why not? And that'll be it. You can click done. And that's your letters campaign. We could add some leads here manually and do this, but in the next video I'm going to show you my Excel import file and how I set it up to automatically import leads into this app and also automatically create a campaign that assigns the template. So it's pretty slick. It makes it just like a one-step process, and then you just have to go into the campaign and start it up. So that's all. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thank you.